We are back trying sublimation again. I got my new machine over there. A lot of you guys were asking if it was going to be like the same brand. It is. I think, you know, sometimes machines can just be faulty. It's not necessarily anything wrong with the brand. They did have like really good reviews, so I'm gonna put my faith in them one more time. I have had this machine for like a week and I actually haven't turned it on because I've been very busy. We are gonna give it another go today. We're gonna try our best. Hopefully we can figure it out together. I don't know. Hopefully the machine works. That would be a good start. Just turning it on and the machine not blowing up into like a puff of steam. That would be a good start. I also have some very exciting news as well to share with you guys. Look! I got gifted this by HTV Runt. I will link their website in the description. How amazing is that? That's so nice. I couldn't believe it. So I now have a easy heat press, which means I can hopefully do things like tote bags and mouse pads as well. I don't think I'm gonna do it this video. I think I'm gonna do the mugs because I still need to buy blanks for the like mouse pads and tote bags and stuff, so I can give this a go. I'm very excited, so thank you HTV Ron for this. I'm so excited to try it. Between this and my mug heat press, I think the rest of the year is gonna be a lot of me doing sublimation, which is both exciting and terrifying. Hopefully it will pay off dramatically, especially for like Christmas and stuff coming around. I really want glass tumblers and mugs and stuff in my shop, so it's my #1 priority for the rest of the year to get those things up and out on my shop. So let's go turn our mug heat press on and let's see and hope that it works this time. I'm actually really nervous for it. One thing I had to do this morning actually was I had to remake my prints for the sublimation. So last time you guys may remember that I had my mug wraps on like an A4 spread on Photoshop and I was just printing them off like that and then I was cutting them out. Well, I tried to find the files again and I couldn't. I have so many files and my computer is so unorganized. I really should get on that. It's really bad. I couldn't find them anywhere. I usually use like the search bar. Couldn't find them. I couldn't find them on any of my hard drives. I have a feeling that maybe I just didn't save them, which is stupid, but it could have happened. It's happened before. But either way, I've had to like remake the spreads and everything on Photoshop, which means I don't know if they're the correct sizes again, which means I'm gonna have to like play around with that. I am just gonna start with the mugs again. I am not doing glass tumblers and skinny tumblers, even though I'm probably gonna have to experiment around with them a lot as well. I am not doing those until I've gotten at least the mugs down. I'd like to be confident that the machine works and that you know, everything's going well, like the sublimation's coming out well and all that stuff before I even attempt the skinny tumblers and glass tumblers, because they are pricey. So I'm just gonna be focusing on the mugs today. I still have some from last time, the ones from last time, which I think the designs are really cute, so I'm really excited for them. So let's get these prints done and then we can turn on our heat press and hope it doesn't blow up this time. Pretty sure last time I read the manual, I will read it again just to refresh my brain, but last time I read the manual, it did say, using the machine for the first time, start by setting the temperature and time. Please test the machine firstly and observe. Okay, after setting, please test the machine firstly and observe heat transfer results. Okay, that's all it says before you're, like, when you're prepping it and starting for the first time. That's all the information it says, so that's what I guess I'll do. I'm not going to turn it on yet because I'm not going to be using it yet. I'm going to get my mugs and stuff out. I don't know if I'm going to do butcher paper this time around or not. I feel like the butcher paper last time was, I don't know, maybe I should. Maybe it's a good idea to do butcher paper. I'll take it upstairs with me just in case. But I don't know if I'm going to use it or not this time. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, let me also show you guys. So last night when I got back from work, I had 4 orders. Look how huge these boxes are. I've actually had to get new boxes because the products do fit in these boxes, but they just don't fit. Like, it's a bit of a squeeze, especially this one. So I got like wider, flatter boxes as well, which hopefully should take the shipping rate down because these are expensive boxes, these small parcels. But I got 4 orders and they're all like really quite big orders. I sold 3 notepads, 3 mushroom tote bags, and 3 pencil cases. So I was so happy. I was at work when I saw that you guys were like buying my products, like all of the tote bags and stuff, and that my tote bags have sold out now. What? I was like almost crying at work. It was insane. So I just wanted to give a little quick shout out to April, Angela, who is a repeat buyer, Linny, and Heather. Thank you guys so much. Your orders made me so happy. You guys really went all out. Like, you guys bought a lot. Like, I just I couldn't believe it. It just made my entire week. Like, I've never had so many big orders at once. It was insane. And like the fact you guys bought tote bags and pencil cases and notepads, just thank you guys so much. It means so much to me. Like, I can't express it. Like, thank you just never feels like enough. So here is one of the mug wraps. Let me get my heat tape ready as well. I haven't actually done this for a few weeks, like the sublimation, so I'm a little not sure what I'm doing. I remember what to do, it's just it feels a bit strange. I think that's a decent gap for the heat. I think that's a decent, pretty good gap. I think I got lucky with that one. That one's actually like pretty perfect, I'd say. The butcher paper did work last time. It's not like a necessary step in the process. I've seen people do sublimation with and without butcher paper. It is literally just so you can protect your machine, because obviously the ink kind of turns into like a vapor, like to get on the mug. So it can like kind of spread and it can like get on your machine, and then if you're trying to sublimate other things in the future, it can like stain. Basically, it can stain your machine, and then it can mess with your like future products if you're not careful. So I think butcher paper isn't like a necessary step, it's just more of like a precaution, I guess. I really need a tape dispenser. I keep saying to myself I'm gonna get one, and then I don't, and then I regret not getting one. Okay, if I remember anything from last time, it's that a lot of heat tape is needed. Oh no, my hair, don't get hair on it. No one wants a hairy cut. Hard. I feel like there's probably like little tools out there that would make this a lot easier for me. Perfect. Kind of. That should be fine for the butcher paper. The butcher paper is just for protection, so it doesn't like need to be like perfect or anything, as long as it protects the design. So now I'm going to go turn it on, and we're gonna give these designs a little try. Let's hope when I turn it on, it doesn't steam and smoke this time. Okay, so I've just plugged it in. We're gonna turn it on now and hope that it doesn't blow up. I did check the manual again, just in case anyone, you know, is curious, but all it says is to turn it on and put the settings right and then try it for the first time. Like, I read it to you, you know what it says. If it starts steaming up again, I really don't know what to do. I really don't. This white thing doesn't come off. It's glued. It's like very heavily glued to the pad. It's part of the pad. So I really hope this time it works out. If it doesn't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's heating up, so we'll see if that stops smoking. If this works this time around and it's not a faulty machine, I don't know if it'll need to be as high as what it was, because I don't think it was ventilating properly. So I don't know if it'll need to be as high as what I had it last time, because it was burning like one side of the mug and then the other side was fine. I don't know, we're just gonna have to see. I am hearing some sizzling from it, which is scaring me. Oh no, it's doing it again? No, I don't like that. I'm so confused. Look, it's like the heat's trapped there now. What is happening? Oh, what is happening? See, now it's smoking. So we looked on Reddit. Someone had the same problem. She bought 2 heat presses. I don't know if it was from the same company, she didn't say, but apparently both of them were bubbling up. Someone said put blanks in to start with, but then when I did that, it started smoking. A lot of people who were on the Reddit that I was looking at were saying that, well, not a lot of people, one person said that apparently when it was bubbling up and stuff, like it worked for a while, and then after a month it just straight up broke. I don't know. I'm just keeping an eye on it for now. I have put an actual like mug in. I put a mug in to see You guys can probably see it. Put a mug in just to see it and try it, but I just don't know how it's gonna go. It's not steaming, but it did this last time as well, where it steamed the first time I turned it on, and then I think the second and third time was okay, and then like when I came back the next day and tried to do it, it was steaming again, so I don't trust it, honestly. Maybe I'll just send it back anyway and try a different brand. If I'm not like 100% sure and satisfied with it, I've spent a lot of money, I'd rather just take it back and then try something else, because I'm not sure about this. And there it goes bubbling, I think. I don't know if maybe I could show you guys. Like, you can see like there's a little bubble there. That shouldn't be happening, right? Like, I've never seen that happen in anyone else's sublimation videos. I don't know if it's something I'm doing or if I'm doing something wrong. It's really frustrating because I don't know what to do. I don't want to, like, if I was going to try a different brand, I'm just scared I'd get a new one and it would do the same thing, but it shouldn't be. Like, that's the problem. If I get a heat press, it shouldn't be bubbling up and getting wet, and it's, I don't know, I don't want to like have a machine that I feel scared of, like it's gonna blow up. Especially when that person was saying that how it was bubbling and getting wet, and then after like a month or something it just completely stopped heating up. I don't want that to happen because it could just happen. It happened last time, so I'm leaning more towards just getting, like, returning it again and getting a new brand. It didn't have like a lot of reviews, but the reviews it had were like really decent and good. Maybe they were all like people that work there. I know a few of you guys did recommend companies last time to me, so I'll probably look into some of those and see if they're within my budget. That's the only problem, was like I do have a budget I'm working with right now, unfortunately, so yeah, I don't know, it's really frustrating, honestly. Okay, so I tried to do a mug with it just out of like general curiosity. I think I kind of knew when I saw the bubbles that I was not going to keep this heat press. I think the company, I don't know what they're doing, they're selling faulty machines or something. I am worried it's something I'm doing, but I've looked all over the internet. I have looked on their websites, I have looked in the manual, I have even tried to contact them last time this happened and they never got back to me, so I'm starting to feel like I've been in some sort of scam or something. Another issue, the mug, this is the mug that I printed. Obviously you can see it didn't transfer. One thing that I don't like about it, so obviously the cup lies down this way in the heat press. The fact that this one here, this cap turned out great. I think actually this cap turned out pretty good too, like half of it anyway. And then the top half didn't. For what reason? It was lying down like this. If it was heating up evenly, it would have heated up completely underneath, like fully, you know? I don't like how every time I turn it on, it bubbles and it gets wet and it steams. Like, I understand mug presses are gonna steam up a little bit every now and then, but it's like behind the heating pad. I was looking online and I could not find anyone talking about this issue at all. Like, there was one person that asked about it on a Reddit, and everyone was just saying it's faulty, return it. Apparently it could be like, maybe they haven't like, what did they say? Like, they haven't done something with the silicone, like the heating pad, like it hasn't been glued down properly and it's getting underneath like the heat and stuff. I can't exactly remember. It's not good. I'm just not happy with the machine. I don't want to use a machine that I don't feel safe using. I think if it was something that was normal, I think a lot of people would look it up, and I think a lot of people would, like, you know, it would be on Google that it's like a normal thing that happens. The fact that no one's mentioned this problem is not filling me with confidence. So I am just gonna get my money back for it. Yeah, really disappointed with it. Yeah, it sucks. I'm not happy with it at all. I'm really disappointed. I really wanted to make a start on the sublimation so I could possibly get some out for like the end of autumn and like Christmas and stuff, but I don't know if that's gonna happen anymore. I am trying to see as a slight silver lining the fact that I haven't done any Christmas designs yet. And I really need to do some Christmas designs. Like, I really need to do Christmas designs. I wanted some Christmas cards and I also wanted some notepads. So that's what we can do today. We're gonna be doing some designs. Oh, it's so, honestly, I'm trying to look on the bright side, but I do just want to be very open and honest. I am very upset. I just wanted to do sublimation cups so bad. It's been like a month in the making of me waiting to, you know, be able to get this heat press, and then when I got it, it didn't work. Then I sent it back, then I had to wait a while to get it again, then I got it again, then I started a new job, so I didn't have time to do it immediately. I've waited like a week or two, And now that I finally can do it again, it doesn't work. I got another faulty machine. So it's been a very hard process. It's been a very annoying process. Yeah, it is very frustrating. I'm not trying to, you know, pretend that I'm all happy and, you know, silver linings and stuff. I would have preferred to do the sublimation, but I don't want to, you know, run a small business that's based on just being angry and upset all the time. So I am gonna look on the bright side. I still have my new heat press, which I'm excited to use, so that means I can use it sooner now. I'm not gonna be focused on doing mugs for a while, so that means I can use my new heat press and we can maybe make some tote bags and mouse pads, which would be really fucking awesome actually. I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna take a little break for a while. I think I just need a little time, and then we're gonna go and do some Christmas design. I just had lunch. I feel a lot better now. I actually spent my lunch looking around at new heat presses and stuff. I even put like a little distress call on Instagram asking you guys if you had any recommendations, and some of you guys did. I actually found one that I really like the look of and I really like the sound of. It's Craft Express. I did look into Ink Experts, and I didn't even realize HTV Ront also did the tumbler heat press. I know they do the mug presses. I didn't know they do tumbler presses. They were sold out, so were Ink Experts, but I found one that isn't sold out. I'm gonna do the refund for that machine later on. I'm hoping there'll be no problems, because obviously I'm sending it back again, but it's not my fault, that's their fault for, you know, putting out faulty machines. This new one is a little bit out of price range. Just like a little bit. It's not too much more than the one that I bought, but it's like a little bit more expensive, but I'll have to push it. It's like, I think it's like £50 more expensive, which might not sound like a lot, but it also doesn't come with the heat gloves and the heat resistant tape or anything like the other one did. So it's gonna be a little more pricey in that sense, but I'm gonna push it anyway, because it would be more of a waste if I didn't get it, because I've already bought all of like the butcher paper, the transfer paper, the sublimation inks, the mug, like the mugs and everything, and the printer. Like, I've bought all that stuff. It would be more of a waste not to just spend more money and get the new heat press. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see how much I have left after I've done that, and then possibly buy some mouse pad and tote bag blanks for my other heat press as well. If, you know, seeing how much money I've got after that, of course. It's gonna be a lot, but sublimation so far has not been going very well for me. I just need to push through it, because I can't afford for this not to work at this point. Like, it's so much time, and I've bought all the printer and everything and all the inks. Like, it's gonna work, and I want it to work as well. I would love to be able to do sublimation. What I have actually done, I'm using one of my notepads that I have, and I wrote down a little to-do list for the end of the year. As you guys know, I have not started on Christmas designs yet, which is not good. But one thing that I hadn't thought of was, like, when am I actually going to do this Christmas launch? I said to myself, like, November 1st would be a good time, but I've actually decided to do it November 4th. That gives me 5 weeks, I believe. 5 to 6 weeks, I believe. The reason I've given myself that long is because, one, Halloween's first. I'm a believer in, like, letting Halloween happen and then doing all the Christmas stuff. I don't like mixing them. I'd rather just have my Halloween stuff up for Halloween, and then after Halloween comes and goes, Christmas time. So for my Christmas launch, I'm not planning to do a whole bunch of Christmas designs. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do like maybe 2 or 3 Christmas cards, and I'm probably gonna leave it at that for this year. But for the Christmas launch, 2 things that I really want are to have my shop to have the cups up. So November 4th is when I'm aiming to have these cups sublimated, ready, launched. That's a lot, I know, because I don't even know when this new heat press is gonna come in. It might not even come in till like late October now. I just don't know, but I'm gonna try that anyway. Another thing I want is mouse pads and tote bags. I already have tote bags, I know that. I just think it would be nice, since I have this heat press now, that I can make tote bags. I can make more designs and stuff. I think that would be really nice. And yeah, mouse pads are something I've wanted for a while. Maybe some coasters would be really cool as well, especially if I'm doing things like mugs. That's my goal. I know it's a big goal, especially as someone who has a full-time job. It is a lot, but I think it's what I'm gonna aim for regardless. Even if I just get like one mug design, one skinny tumbler design, and one glass coaster design out for Christmas, that's enough. It's still something. I don't know how it's gonna work out. At the very least, if I can get my Christmas cards out and then maybe some more tote bag designs and some more mouse pads and stuff like that, then that's still successful to me. I'm just gonna aim a little higher than that, but that would still be a successful launch if I just had more tote bags and mouse pads and stuff on offer as well. So I'm just gonna try and take it one step at a time, one day at a time. And today we're going to do the Christmas card designs. I do have one question though before we get into these new designs. Does anyone have any recommendations for Sublimation blank wholesalers? I have looked at a few places, like for example the ink experts as well, but there's not like a whole lot of options. Like mouse pads, for example, I want mouse pads, but I don't just want like square mouse pads. I would really like some round mouse pads as well. I know you can get them off Amazon, but they're not cheap, you know, they're not that cheap. So if any of you guys do happen to have any suggestions for like good blank wholesalers or something that I could possibly use, please drop a comment. Let me know, help a girl out. You know, this actually does kind of work out today, because I was thinking this morning when I got up, I was like, I kind of just want to draw something. My tablet is kind of breaking. It is really, really old. It's old. I think it's run its course. I am looking to get a new one, hopefully by the end of the year. I'm going to ask if I can maybe have it for like a present for Christmas or something. I've just not been like enjoying drawing on it as much recently. It's just like, it's not my favorite anymore. I don't enjoy it, but I am still in a drawing mood, so. Hello guys, Editing Abby here, just coming in to talk about these Christmas cards you see right here. So I decided I was gonna revamp a design, a very, very popular design, my most popular greetings card, the Happy Ducking birthday card. I decided to turn it into a Christmas card. People like it so much, I thought why not reuse it, give them a little Christmas hat, make it a bit more Christmassy. The next two, I decided I wanted to be another cat and another dog design. I know I already have cat and dog designs for cards, but I don't know, I just couldn't help myself. I just had these visions in my head of like a cat with like a tree tipped over and just a mess everywhere, because if you're a cat owner, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Cats love to be up the Christmas tree. They like to cause destruction. There's been many times in my house where I've come downstairs and the cats have just completely destroyed our Christmas decorations. In the dog one, I don't know where that idea came from. Basically, it's a dog peeing on a Christmas tree. I really don't know where this idea came from. But yeah, those are my three designs. What did I just draw? Cat. Okay, so little update. It is currently 3 p.m. It's a very kind of cold, rainy day here in Britain, so I've got my like blanket. I had like some tea and everything. It was actually really nice. I'm actually kind of glad this is how my day turned out. Not glad that the machine broke, but glad that I was able to spend my time drawing and stuff. So I think I've done the duck one. I think I've finished for now. Obviously the text will be added in Photoshop. I just hand wrote it for now. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Hold on. So there it is. Obviously the text has just been handwritten so I can lay it out. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna have the lights there or not. So there's the cat one so far, and the dog one is literally just like a 5-second sketch that I did just to kind of get the idea down. So yeah, it's been pretty productive. I don't know if I'll finish them today, but I've definitely gotten a big chunk of them done at least. Okay, so it's about 5 p.m. This has taken a lot longer than I thought it would, but I actually really like it, so I'm not gonna complain or anything. Yeah, so I've gotten that one done. I did change the duck one just a little bit. I think I prefer these lights rather than just the red and white ones, so I like those a little bit more, especially with like when I put the text on properly and stuff. So you've got the cat one here, and the dog one I haven't actually done anything towards yet. It's still just, you know, a very quick sketch. I'd say I'm about halfway through doing these, so I'm pretty happy. So it's the next morning. I actually started packing away my heat press. I taped it all up and then forgot that I also have to send these back as well. I completely forgot about them because they weren't like with they weren't near the machine, and I forgot. So I'm gonna have to open it back up now, put these in, and then tape it all back up. But yeah, that should be getting sent away hopefully today. I'm gonna have to make sure if like the mailing place is even open because it is a Sunday, but if not today, then tomorrow we'll get the refund for this and we will get a new heat press. Amazon said it could take like 7 days, 5 to 7 business days I think they said, to get the refund. So I'm gonna focus on other things within this time. I wanted to buy some tote bag blanks and mouse pad blanks, but I realized I can't really do that until I buy my new machine because I don't know where I'm gonna be with like my business funds. It would be a good idea to maybe get some more cup designs before I even get the machine anyway, so I can work on some designs before it arrives. I'm sure there was other things I needed to focus on too. There's a lot to focus on. It is like we are entering the busiest time of the year for any business, so there's gonna be a lot to do. It's been a couple of days now. Last time I filmed was Saturday. It's now Thursday. I just got home from work. I'm still waiting for the refund money to come through so I can buy a new one. So I'm just waiting for that to happen so I can continue my sublimation adventure. It's just been a very, very, very slow adventure with lots and lots of setbacks, even though I've barely even started it. It's been a little bit of a nightmare, honestly, but I still don't have a lot of doubts that when it does work out that it's going to be very successful and it's going to be really good for my business. I just need to push through it. Today I have a couple of orders I need to pack. I'm gonna film one of them because it is my 100th order. I will give you a shout out, Sophie, because you are my 100th order, so thank you very much. It's Sophie from Downham. Thank you very, very much. You are my 100th order. Okay, so just finished those reels there. I say reels as in plural. I only did one. I'm trying to make it seem like I've done more work than I actually have. So it hasn't been that long, despite the fact it's suddenly very dark and very blurry. There we go. I've just been working on my Christmas designs. It's only been like an hour, but I've pretty much just got the sketch for the dog one done. I'm probably gonna add more to it, but I'll just show you guys real quick. Here it is. I'm not sure. I mean, the dog definitely needs fixed. The dog isn't doing so good right now, but it's just a little sketch so far. I'll fix it when I'm like cleaning it up and stuff. I'm not sure I'm not happy with where it's placed. Especially the text, like I put the text like up here, but I don't think I like it there, so I might put this more in the middle, maybe put the text underneath or above or something. Not too sure yet. I think I am struggling with this one a little bit more than my others. I did change the duck one slightly. I made the white border a little bigger, and I changed the cat one as well. I wasn't happy with like the pale peachy background. I just don't think it was very Christmassy, so I kind of changed it to be like the duck one. It's a bit of a darker color, and I'm thinking the text could be white. I'm not entirely sure yet. I think I might have to have a look at some more Christmas cards to see what I like, or maybe just have it all white and then the text can be red or something. Hello again, guys. So I want to give you a little update on the heat press. So I've been looking and looking and looking for tumbler heat presses, and it feels like every time I find one that might be like really good and it seems to like have everything I need and it's within my budget, I go to the reviews and they either don't have any, or the reviews are all like, well, I give it 4 stars, but it stopped working after like, 9 months or something, or yeah, no, it stopped working after 3 months. So I don't know. I guess machines like this can have a lot of issues, but I'm just really worried now and I'm paranoid. I don't want to get a machine that's not gonna work. So just a little update. I actually haven't found one still that I like. I thought I did, but it had a lot of bad reviews. It was like a lot of people just saying that it stopped working after a while. So I'm still looking around. It has been over a week now and I'm having no luck with it at all. It sucks, honestly, it sucks. Hi guys, so it's Friday. No, it's not, it's Saturday. It's Saturday. It's 11 p.m. No, it's not. It's 11 a.m. What is wrong with me? It's Saturday, 11:30 a.m. I'm not really like a big tea drinker. I prefer coffee, but when it's like dark and cold and I don't know, just drinking tea on dark, cold days is so much more satisfying than like coffee sometimes. Please don't look at the fact that I've got pans sitting out from last night. So you just hide that with my body. You can't see that. I'm totally organized and clean 24/7 like every other content creator. Okay, it's time to package the order. It's for Jane from the UK, and she got a black cat tote bag, which is awesome. And I'm gonna give her a little ghost cat sticker, freebie sticker, in the spirit of spooky season being fully upon us, with October being tomorrow. So actually I was thinking that it's just I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is a me thing or if other people experience this too, but when it's like a dark, cold, rainy day, I just feel like I don't ever want to do anything on these days. Like I find it harder to get work done. Like I'm more likely to procrastinate and stuff. I'm sure it's not just me, right? Oh, I need to put the funky card and stuff in. That would be good. Actually, I'll put them in this way, and then it stays there. A little secret surprise wrapped up in the tote bag for when you open it. Did you bring me a toy? Did you bring it here? Oh, I can't play if you don't bring it here. Suki always brings me that toy when she wants to play. So I guess I'm taking a play break after doing about a minute of work. Let go of it. Yeah, you got it. Woo. You guys want to see Suki? Oh, there she is. Although she's a massive distraction from work because I am not getting much done right now. Okay, so it's the next day, it's Sunday. I spent all of last night actually until I went to sleep just drawing. That dog design has been pretty tricky. I just don't know really where to place it. The text, I think I'm gonna struggle a little bit with the text. So I don't know that I'll get them done this weekend. I am gonna take a bit of today off. I do have to start editing this video as well, so I don't know how much longer these designs are going to take me. I will quickly show you them. I think they are coming along nicely. It's like the same with my other greeting cards that I had, the birthday ones. It just took me a while to like kind of really grasp like where I wanted the text, how I wanted it laid out and stuff, but I think they're coming along. I do like the designs. I do think the dog one needs a little bit more attention, a little bit more love, but let me just show you guys the progress I made with it. So I changed it. The design was like slightly to the side and I honestly don't know why I drew it like that. So I actually moved the whole design more centered. The text I was thinking could maybe be a little bit behind the Christmas tree. I might make the design a little smaller and have the text be a little like bigger as well. It does need changing up a little bit. I haven't quite finished with it yet. I think it just needs a little bit more TLC, I guess. The cat one's coming along nicely, although again, I'm still a little unsure of it. I'm not sure if I like the red for the background and stuff, or if I like the border for it. I do think it needs a little bit of changing around. And The duck one is probably my favorite so far. It's just so simple and cute. When I made cards for the first time, my birthday cards, it was a lot of just the text didn't look right, and when I finally figured out the text and how I wanted the text to look, everything fell into place for the designs. So I think they're gonna take a little bit longer to finish, but that's okay. The place that I get these greeting cards from is actually a local business in my area, so even if I bought them like mid-October, they should still arrive here for like before November, so I'm okay with that. But I definitely want them done by next weekend. I actually had a bit of a problem with getting the refund from Amazon for the machine. So you guys know the first time around I bought the machine with my money. The second time around, they refunded us the money, but they gave it to us as a gift card, so we had to rebuy it using the gift card. And then this time around, we were like, okay, like it's not working out. We just need the money back at this point. They were like, oh, we can't give you money. We can only give you a gift card because you bought it with a gift card. And we were like, yeah, but that was our money. It was this whole thing. My poor mum, she was on the phone to them for so long as well. So I used her Amazon account because I don't have Amazon Prime, but she does, to buy the machine. So she called them up for me using her account and stuff. So yeah, that took quite a while, but we finally got it sorted. There was a really nice woman. She just said she'd give us the money back, but she'd have to like refund it as like a different item that we bought. So like I bought a gym bag for when I go to the gym, and she's like, I'm just gonna refund you that like a few times because I can't refund you the machine because it won't process it right. It was a whole ordeal, but she was really nice and she sorted it out for us because she could obviously see that we had bought it initially using our money. Hopefully tomorrow and Tuesday I'm going to be getting this refund, and then I can buy my new machine. It's been such a long waiting process. It's been like an entire week now of just waiting for this money to come back. It's been a little bit frustrating. I have gotten a little bit impatient about it. I just want the money so I can get my new machine. I think it's because I don't know what to do with myself now that I can't do sublimation, because I can't buy new products because I need the money so I can buy the machine and buy blanks. So I can't like work on notepads and buy notepads in the meantime or something like that. I can't really, you know, buy anything because I'm waiting until I've bought everything for this sublimation, like the machine and everything. So it's I just don't really know what to do with myself, I guess. So it's been a bit weird. I have finally done some Christmas designs though, so that's a win. Taking that as a win. I think I might just work on some more designs over the next few weeks while I'm waiting for my new mug press to come in. I think I'm gonna work on some more mug designs and stuff. So when it arrives, I'll have a lot of new designs. I should also think about working on more tote bag designs because my tote bags have been doing really well. So I think it'd be nice to have a couple more tote bag designs. I'm capitalizing on the fact they've been doing well and I'm gonna get more. I don't usually do this, but I have noticed a lot of you watch my videos but aren't actually subscribed. If you would like to keep up to date with my videos and come with me on this journey, please subscribe. If you don't want to see more of me, then I don't know why you're still here. You made it to the end of the video, so. Anyway, let's hope that my Christmas launch actually happens, because so far it's October 1st. So far this Christmas launch that I want to happen at the beginning of November isn't looking very promising. I don't even know if it's going to happen at this point. But if you want to see my previous video where I did a launch, my very first ever launch, it was very stressful but very successful, then go check out this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!